Hey YouTube, welcome back, or hey for the first time. Quick video on how to fill up your DEF this is the Range Rover L405 TD6. About 105,000 miles on it, 106. This is the driver's side, North America. The right side, I'm not sure if our British friends, it's on the other side or not. But on mine, sorry, it's on the left-hand side, driver's side US. These can be a little tough to get off. I don't know why it has the square thing. That doesn't work. I loosen this up so it would make it easier. Comes in the funky bottle. Now my plan is to save the funky bottle. This is 1.89 liters. According to the gap tool, it needed 3.6. I've got two of these, so I'm probably going to put them both in. My thought is to cut the bottom off and use them as a funnel later down the road, and maybe cut it at the 1 liter mark. That way it'll make it easier to fill it up. Anyway, so just unscrew the top. See if I can do this one-handed. Push it down, screw it in, and there's a little valve down in the front, and you can see it draining in now. It actually goes a little bit quicker on the big ones. The 2.5 gallon DEF that I've been using, sourced locally, it doesn't go nearly this fast, so that is kind of nice. I like the fact that that funnel is there. Alright, so that's about 2 liters. I'm going to pause and get the next bottle. Alright, now for the second. It was calling for about 3.4 liters. I have not had bad results overfilling it. I do get a warning on my, I don't get a warning. Actually, when I go into my gap IID tool, it tells me to drain yay amount. It was calling for 3.4 liters. This is going to be what, 3.8 liters, and I don't know that that's going to make a big difference. Again, unscrewed the top. Should have showed that. It's got a little valve up here in the top, and it screws onto the outside. No muss, no fuss. I really like this. Okay, so nothing's leaking. Put it down, screw it on. That should be it, and then just push down, and you can see it coming down. It actually fills pretty quickly. If you let off of it, it will stop draining. So in theory, I could stop at 3.4 liters. In fact, I may stop when it's still about half. Doesn't seem to be taking anymore, so maybe we will stop there, get some new readings. Cap back in. We've got a sealed bottle of AdBlue, about a half a bottle. Tighten this up. Now the quick tip for folks, you can check the oil level without it sitting for 10 minutes. The bonnet or the hood is obviously open. I turn it on without starting it. Get a whole bunch of bongs and clicks and whatnot. It's got all the bings and bongs. I'm gonna hit cancel. Still has them. Press OK to clear. OK to clear. OK to clear. OK to clear. Okay, to clear. And go into the menu since it's not running. Service menu. Oil level, it doesn't show. Hit the cancel button and now it shows. Here's something interesting. I had about a half a bottle left and got back in, did my gap IID tool. It told me to add another 1.1 liters and I had probably that much left in this jar. So put it back on, started draining it, and it's draining a lot slower and I can't hear the air bubbles coming up. So I think it needs to settle some. And the first bottle went in like nothing because it was almost 4 liters low, and now we are down to about a liter. And so I think it's not draining quite as well. I'm going to take this off, let it breathe for a minute, and then put it back on and we'll take a look. So here's an interesting bit on the AdBlue nozzle. So if you push down on any of this, let's see, the center doesn't go down, and if you push this down, the blue part, it doesn't go down. But if you put something inside, so the rib on the intake nozzle, if you push it on the inside, let's see. So there's no good way to do it one-handed, but so the fill nozzle pushes down on the inside, which unlocks, and that's how you get the how the valve pops open. So good news, I don't have to cut the bottom open. The neck unscrews, and so I'm going to wash this out with some warm water and seal it up and use this for a funnel. So if you're looking for a little bit more of a bargain, now these things, I think I paid, I don't know, about 17-18 bucks delivered. It was more than that actually. It was about 20 bucks each delivered. I can buy a DEF at my local AutoZone. It's just a pain to get it in, but with this I'm gonna refill it and use this as the install device. If you've got any comments, please leave them below. Again, that was the 2016 L405 TD6 North American spec.